Hello guys, this is Adeep and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing great and I thank all of you for your love and support which brought me here. So today we are here reviewing the Jaguar XJL. This is the long wheelbase version of the XJ. Before going further into the video, do not forget to subscribe to MotorHub to not miss any of my future videos and also hit the bell icon to get notified about my new uploads. So this Jaguar XJL here is a diesel 3-litre V6 portfolio variant and it is available in 6 color options. The price starts at Rs 1 crore 7 lakhs and goes all the way up to Rs 2 crores 37 lakhs for the petrol variant, and for the diesel it starts at Rs 1 crore 12 lakhs and goes up to Rs 1 crore 20 lakhs, which is for the car that is right in front of us. Now coming to the dimensions, it is 5.25 meters in length, 1.89 meters in width, 1.45 meters in height, and the wheelbase is a baffling 3.15 meters. In fact, the minimum turning radius of the car happens to be 6.35 meters, which is not shocking for a car of this size. In terms of safety, it gets a long list of features like 7 airbags, tire pressure monitoring system, seatbelt warning, ISOFIX child seat mounts, ABS with EBD and brake assist, electronic stability program, hill hold control, traction control, speed sensing auto door lock, front and rear parking sensors, reverse parking camera, impact sensing auto door unlock, centrally mounted fuel tank, crash sensor, rain sensing wipers, and automatic headlamps. This is the key of the vehicle. It gets remote lock unlock along with boot release function. This is to turn on the headlights of the vehicle. And this is the panic button. And in the front you get xenon LED headlamps with adaptive front lighting, cornering function and headlight washers along with front parking sensors, new Jaguar logo, and under the hood it gets hydraulic struts. And this is the 3-litre V6 diesel engine which produces a maximum power of 271 bhp and a torque of 600 Nm paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Insulation right there. And it gets an all-wheel drive drivetrain. Coming to the suspension, it gets adaptive dynamic suspension system for both the front and the rear. You get this 19-inch alloy wheel finished in silver with dual spokes. New Jaguar logo in the middle, and the tire size happens to be 245 by 45 R19 and it is wrapped in Pirelli rubber. It gets disc brakes for both the front and the rear. Jaguar written right there. Outside rear view mirror gets a turn indicator, chrome door handle with request sensor, and coming to the rear, the tire size happens to be 275 by 40 R19. Reflector right there, and the car looks very beautiful from the rear. Down here you get the reverse parking sensors and the chrome exhaust tips with a ground clearance of 127 mm. This is the reverse parking camera, beautiful LED tail lights, and pressing this button opens the powered tailgate. And the boot carrying capacity happens to be a massive 520 liters. Under here you get a space saving spare wheel which is finished in orange, and pressing this button closes the tailgate. Moving to the rear seats, the interior is finished in dual tone. This is the ashtray, this is for the power window along with the rear sunblind. This is to lock or unlock the door, and it gets memory function for the rear seats as well. And moving in is not an issue, and you get 2 screens for the rear seat entertainment. Down here you get a tray to place your laptop or eat food. And this is the center armrest, which consists the rear seat adjustment controls. Pressing this button gives access to twin cup holders. Pressing this button gives access to some storage space along with the USB port. And over here you get the cabin light controls along with moonroof controls. And you also get a switch over here for the rear sunblind. And you get adjustable headrest at the rear along with massage function. Speaker over there, side airbag. And on the top over here you get a mirror along with lights. And you get a dual zone climate control with 2 AC vents for the rear passengers as well. Good amount of knee room and leg room. Another support is also good, and headroom is also definitely not an issue. Moving to the front, you get request sensor. And these are the controls for the driver's seat memory function. This is to lock or unlock the door, and these are the power window controls, and these are the mirror controls. Front door pockets are large enough to accommodate 1 liter water bottles. 12-way adjustable driver's seat along with massage function. Dead pedal right there. Moving in, it gets these 3-spoke steering wheel which is wrapped in leather with audio controls to the left, and the instrument cluster navigation controls and cruise controls to the right. This is the electronic steering position adjust. Infotainment system, which will come to in a bit. Clock right there. Dual zone automatic climate control for the front passengers. In fact, it gets a 4-zone climate control overall. This is to lock or unlock the door. This is the hazard light button, and these are for the touchscreen controls. You get some storage space along with twin cup holders. These are the traction control modes and sport modes of the car. This is to change the drive mode of the car. This is the reverse parking sensor with adaptive guidelines. Ashtray with cigarette lighter over there. And this is to open the center armrest, which gets some storage space along with a 12-volt socket. Front seats are comfortable to be in. And you get the glove box, which is of decent size. Auto dimming inside rear view mirror, touch sensitive cabin lights, and this is to open the sun blind of the sunroof, and pressing it again opens the sunroof of the vehicle, and this is to close the sunroof. Passenger side visor gets a mirror along with light. Same is the case with the driver side visor. Coming to the instrument cluster, it is a fully digital 12.3-inch LCD unit with fuel level, audio info and engine temperature meter to the left, speedometer in the middle and tachometer to the right, along with some warning information. The tachometer also shows the gear position indicator, and you can also browse through various menus like vehicle setup, in which you get gearbox paddles, high beam assist, alarm sensors, reverse depth mirror, 2-stage unlocking, etc. Similarly, you also get trip computer to store the twin trip meters, and also the display settings in which you can change the language, temperature, units and appearance of the instrument cluster. You also get a service menu in which it shows the warnings of the vehicle. And these are the controls to control the instrument cluster, and these are for the cruise controls. And coming to the infotainment system, it is an 8-inch touchscreen unit with 825 watt Meridian surround audio system paired to 20 speakers including 2 subwoofers, and you can control the AC right from over here via touch. And you also get navigation and phone controls or settings. And you can call right over here, and you also get a valet mode when you opt for valet parking. Now let's get driving. The first thing you notice is the handling of the vehicle, as you may think that this being an extremely long car, it might be difficult to steer in the corners, but guess what? It is not. Jaguar has done an absolutely sensational job in terms of handling, and in fact I can say that this is the best handling car in the segment, because the steering wheel is extremely communicative. Although being an all-wheel drive unit, the rear tires are bigger as it gets most of the power channel to the rear. The steering is not the lightest at lower speeds but weighs up brilliantly, and there is a good amount of feel around corners. And putting it into sports mode, it gets even more aggressive. When the sports mode is activated, it shows you a flag on the instrument cluster and it gives great performance. These drive modes alter various parameters like engine, gearbox, suspension and the steering wheel. The 8-speed gearbox is a torque converter unit and it offers smooth and slick shifts. And the steering mounted paddle shifters also offer manual control over things, and while doing that it is not going to upshift unless and until I decide to do so. Of course it will downshift but it will not upshift, which means I can hold on to a gear as long as I want. The steering is not the lightest at lower speeds but weighs up brilliantly well, and there is a good amount of feel around corners. And coming to the suspension, as I said earlier, it gets adaptive dynamic suspension system which monitors the car 500 times a second and alters the dampers to give a splendid ride quality, being an air suspension. The brakes on this vehicle gives a very good stopping power, very sure-footed, and there is so much feedback as well. The performance on this car is so good that it goes from 0 to 100 km per hour in 6.5 seconds, and the top speed is 250 km per hour, and this car absolutely flies. For a limousine, this is so sensational. Love the performance on this vehicle. Now this monocoque chassis is an all aluminium, state-of-the-art, manufactured with riveting technology. And there is so much comfort on offer that you get heated and cooled front seats with 5 different massage functions and 3-position memory for the front seats. And for the rear seats you get the 3 massage programs, airline style reclining seating and 3-position memory. And you even get a heated steering wheel, which is of course quite useless for most of the regions in India. It also gets soft door close and air quality sensing with auto recirculation. So guys, this is my review on the Jaguar XJL portfolio variant, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and also do comment what you think about this car in the comment section below, and you can also find the link to my Instagram account in the description box below. Bye bye.